Joining us live from Ankara is Murat Aslan. He's an associate professor and faculty member at Sabahattin Zaim University. Aslan, thank you so much for your time. Did this delay come as a surprise, or were people expecting yet another disappointment?
Well, actually, it's not a surprise because from the very beginning, it was very apparent that the elections are impossible to realize on time because I think that election laws are being disputed, and there are some attempts from the Benghazi side, Tobruk side, or external actors, armed groups, and also the ones in Tripoli. So that makes a type of mess on the ground. Another issue that should be discussed more is about the technical issues. I think that still the High National Election Committee could not announce the candidates, and they could not propagate themselves to the public. Another one, there is no clear consensus about the political regime because there is no constitution, but just a draft. That means which will come first, a constitution or a parliament elections? So, this confusing environment made it, not a surprise for us.
Does this delay, though, undermine public confidence in the entire process?
Well, now we are expecting another calendar to be discussed by the, Libyan Political Dialogue Forum, maybe next week under the observation of Stephen Williams. And in the meantime, there's another effort in Tobruk-based House of Representatives that they will, issue another law for the elections. But I'm a bit pessimistic because we can't have elections in 1 month. Still, there are ambiguities on the ground. I think we should wait first, a clear consensus on how to proceed, and later than elections. And the most important thing is, again, constitution. Think that there's no clear, background about the institutions that are, counted in the constitution of Libya, because there's no constitution. So if you elect a government, still it will bring some other ambiguities other than the current ones.
And just finally, Murat, does this delay favour one side over the other? Or are they both on an equal footing?
I don't think so. I know some political parties propagating and preparing themselves for the elections for a long time, and they are really civilian, and they were looking forward, but they were aware of a possible delay. On the other hand, the issue in here is that there is a competition between the candidates, and there are some types of, quarrels on the ground. For instance, if you go to the Benghazi side, Haftar claims that he would be the candidate. And, well, there was a discussion. But the Libyan election law clearly indicates that the citizens with double citizenship, that means an affiliation with another country, cannot be a presidential candidate. So they must resolve first such kind of, laws, regulations, and later then focus on the election.
And I actually can't let you go without asking you this, your prediction for the outcome. I mean, even though we still don't have a firm grasp on who the candidates are, do you have an expectation of who you think will win? Well,
the latest polls in Libya indicated the current Prime Minister Dibeiba as the most, probable one, with a 48%, because he issued some decrees right after his, prime ministry that, for instance, he had pledged support to the youth when they decide to marry, and it was a huge problem in Libya. So I think Dibeiba is much more closer to the end point right now, but it may escalate in the coming term.
Murat Aslan, live from Ankara. Thank you so much for your analysis.